Hi makeup lovers, I'm Ginny Solokas and I'm the owner of the Face Forward Facial Studio in Bradenton, Florida. I'm also a master esthetician and a licensed makeup artist, and you are flawless. I'm doing this video for all my clients that come into my studio and ask me what is the best way to clean their brushes. I also dedicate this to my Manatee County royalty pageant ladies. We recently had our Manatee County Fair pageant. I work backstage with Ellen Mead, getting the girls in line and check over their makeup and give them makeup hints before they go on stage. And it never fails during one of these pageants that one of the girls will bring me their makeup kit with grody looking makeup brushes and sponges and want me to do their makeup. So girls, please don't ever bring that mess to a licensed esthetician or makeup artist. Yucko bacteria. So I give them this quick how-to, and I hope they follow it. Not only does keeping your tools clean help your makeup go on better, but it prevents the spread of the P. acne vulgaris, hence acne and zits. I'm using lukewarm water, and I'm going to add some Blue Dawn because it really cuts through grease. And if you remember, they use Blue Dawn to cut through the oil spill from the Gulf oil disaster years ago. I still have visions of those poor birds soaked in oil on our coastline. So, you know, if it cuts through that crud, it'll cut through facial oils and makeup particles. You can also use shampoo, maybe a shampoo that you don't use anymore, or leftover hotel shampoo that's in those cute little bottles. So I suggest cleaning your brushes weekly, and if you can set yourself up for a skincare Sunday routine, that's really cool. These are my brushes, and for the sake of this video, I waited 2 weeks before cleaning them so you could get a good visual how clean you can get the most nasty looking brushes. So you don't want to be too aggressive nor go too deep into the water. So let me just go over the components of your brush first. So we've got the toe, the belly, and the heel, the furrow, and then the crimp, you can see this, and the handle. And then these, of course, are the brushes. So you don't want to go as deep as the heel. And when you're using your brushes, you actually should be using this top part anyway, the toe and the belly. So you just kind of swish it around in the water for a little bit. And you want to be careful using that lukewarm water and not a hot steamy water, because that steamy water will still loosen up the glue that might be holding the bristles together inside of the ferrule. Most brushes are crimped at the handle, but a lot of the brushes today, they're using glue to keep them together. So you want to get them nice and sudsed up like I've done here. And I'm just going to go real quick through all of these. And you see I'm just basically, I hold my brush. I'm going to get this guy in there, get that nice and get my mascara off of there. And I'm holding the brush kind of like this so that I don't end up putting it into the water 100%. I kind of use my fingernail as a guide. So you get them nice. And do it gently. You don't want to give them a pull. And I'm going to rinse them all off. This one I use for my eyeliner. I use a powdered eyeliner, so I like a nice stiff brush for that. And give them a nice little clean. These aren't really too bad for using them for 2 weeks, but and get my eyeshadow brush nice and cleaned. And squeeze it out. These little pink brushes, they're available in my studio, and they're $23 for the big set. So, okay. And then I just, again, use lukewarm water to rinse them off. And just kind of give them a little squeeze very gently. Very gently. And put them up underneath the towel. So you want to mush out the water gently, but very well. and then lay them flat. Or you can use one of those palettes that are designed to dry your brushes. I usually see those at the vendor shows. They run about 30 bucks. So you might even be able to find them on Amazon a little bit cheaper than that. But make sure you dry your brushes either flat or you hang them toe side down. And when I say toe side down, remember this is the toe. And so you're going to lay them like this. If you can prop them up so that they're going to get the air. So you're going to prop them up like this, or like I like to use, and I will lay them across like this on a bowl or something fancy like this. But I lay them out like that, and then I have a fan, and they're sitting right underneath the fan. So by tomorrow morning, my brushes will be all nice and dry, and I just take my towel and I pat them dry. Once the brushes are dried, I spritz them with 70% alcohol just to kill any of the germs that are creeping around the brushes. And this is just, you can find this at Sally's, 70% alcohol. It calls it cleansing alcohol, and that's just so that it kills off the bacteria. Now, for cleaning those brushes that are lightly soiled, like when I do a quick redo of someone's makeup in the studio, where I'm not using a lot of heavy powders and doing a lot of foundation. Now, if I'm using a liquid foundation on someone, I still use this application for cleaning. But if I'm just doing light, then I will use Clorox wipes or these disinfectant wipes, and I make like a little pad, and I will clean the brushes off with those, just swishing them back and forth. That way they get disinfected and cleaned at the same time. And that's just for the light cleaning, not for something heavy like my brushes were today. So I hope this helps everyone easily clean their brushes and keep them ready to go face forward. Ta-ta for now.